This to me was more of a like, hey man, we're fucking normal people like you guys are.
This is Big B telling you to listen to Top's Daily Grind.
It doesn't matter what skill set you have, what experience level you have. You can be fucking Delta Force SWAT Team Operator 6, SAS guy.
Actually, in Colombia, they call me Rambita.
I'm your host, Aaron. I got a couple jokers with me here today.
I'm not fucked up. I'm drunk. And then when I'm done with that, I put Vaseline, actually, around the edges. Just ordered somebody.
Okay, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Top's Daily Grind. Hopefully, you guys have been enjoying the
Shot Show
edition podcast that we've put out.
There's still one more.
There's still one. Well,
oh no, I just come after.
Well, yeah, you just ruined You just fucking broke the fourth wall for everyone now. Now I have to explain to them why we're doing it. No, anyway, there's hopefully you also enjoyed the live edition.
Put the camera
like
on.
Like we did make it through. I don't.
Put it on Craig.
Is he eating? He's
just
already
keep going. You're
so
good.
So this week, Leo had a great idea. So we have a few subject experts that we wanted to bring on because we're always talking about different subjects. But we're not experts, you know.
No, absolutely not.
I know Skarks isn't an expert.
I know we have some.
That's kind of
good. We have some good. What do you call it? Like conversations. There's like this. They know so much. And I'm like, you know what? Why don't we do a podcast?
So we're gonna keep our subject expert, the one that we consider, you know, and
Correct.
that's Craig.
He's representing us.
Representing the us.
He's representing.
Is Craig, and then representing. I don't want to say the media team because, you know, but we have our subject expert there.
He's representing the car expert.
He's the car expert. Anything that has to do with smoke, whether it be the tires peeling or whether it be
blowing out of his mouth. Yeah,
that's John. And then we have somebody that was in prison for 5 years. For
Maya?
No. He would have. Yeah, he would have. He would have made it. He would have made it.
So we have a subject expert on the. Is it called penal system?
No. But he can explain. He can explain his 5 years of prison. He can explain the 5 years.
He can explain the 5 years that he spent the time he did.
But not the penile system. The penal system.
Yeah. Penal system.
Not penile.
Did I say
those
penile?
Are different? I
said penal.
I just want to make sure it was clear to the audience.
So the penal system. Mm-hmm. So he did 5. We have Nick Cage, and then our subject expert when it comes to
everything.
Well, we have Mayan as well. He's gonna be our picking shit out of a hat expert. He's gonna be the one
cancer survivor expert.
Yeah, that's true. So Maya, you're gonna be in charge of picking out the subjects. Make sure you just read what the paper says.
You can read it.
Okay. He's great. Leo, do you have anything else that you want to say real quick before we jump off and let these guys come back on? Or come on.
No. So you know, we're gonna jump off. These guys are gonna go at it.
Yeah, we're gonna be you guys.
Yeah,
we're gonna
be the fan. We're gonna be behind the scenes.
We're counting on you, Craig.
Yeah.
Represent the CDG crew.
You know, can you do the thing?
No.
So we'll have our subject expert. He's really looking for. He told me that he was the whole week he was looking forward to this. So
yeah. He was practicing over the weekend. Sent me a couple messages and
so if you make it all the way through, till the end, let us know in the comments that you made it through. And if you want to see more of this, you know, because we have lots of subjects, so I don't think it'll get through all of them.
Yeah.
Let us know. So
let us know.
So Maya, you want to come?
Do we bow or how do you exit?
We're gonna.
John, come sit by your uncle.
Okay. So.
Craig,
Nick,
you stay here.
Don't get my headset dirty.
You got this. That's fucking sick, dude.
That is.
That is bad.
That's legit.
That's sick.
So stay on this side of the line.
Okay.
Sticks to that.
See the table? Past that. Here's the mic.
I'll put this on you.
How does Nick sound?
Hello. So hold on, everybody. I need to get this on Craig. Because this is about to get real right now.
Maybe you should just cut out all this like dead space. It's not great.
Can I what?
Maya, do you know how to run that thing?
The helmet?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Strap in, boys and girls. It's going to be a fun one today. God damn it. Why did I agree to this?
You probably got forced to.
Fuck. Yeah, that's probably more like it.
I think he wanted you to explain what was going on.
I meant the fucking podcast equipment, Maya.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
I know.
Nick, take that microphone and move the whole arm up a little bit so that it's closer to your mouth. You should be talking straight into it. It should almost feel uncomfortable. Almost as if the mushroom head was just almost touching your lips. Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah, a lot like that. You too. A little closer. Okay. All right. Oh.
You ready for this, Craig?
Good job, John.
I didn't do shit.
Exactly. You're supposed to do shit, like turn on the cameras and make sure they're recording.
It was recording.
Oh my god.
So let's start it off.
Thanks, Maya. Thanks
You're
for taking the
welcome.
initiative to start
Yeah.
this. Oh. I'm John.
Maya, introduce Nick.
This is Nick.
Cage.
Tell us about yourself.
My name's Nick. I'm from Georgia, actually, and just moved up here.
Move closer to Maya. Get uncomfortably close.
Why?
And opposed to what they say, I didn't spend time in prison. I worked in one.
Oh, that makes sense. Well, then why do they call you Nick Cage? Why do they call you Nick Cage?
I don't know.
Probably because you spent 5 years in the cage, huh? That's why.
Felt like it.
Boo.
That was good.
That was so stupid.
That and I make shitty movies.
Bad.
Is that all you got? God damn it.
Thank you. Do you want one, Jeremiah?
Yes, please.
Do you want one, Nicholas Cage?
Nope.
Yeah.
You gotta scoot in more that way. You got markers on the side. Thank you.
I see it.
No, Nick? Yes? No?
No.
Nick Cage doesn't drink.
Oh, yes, I do.
So, yeah. Whenever you're ready, Maya. Or, I don't know. Everybody knows Maya. So.
John, it's already started. Just,
Yeah.
let's fucking pick a topic.
All right. First topic. 90s cartoons.
Oh. There's a problem there. I was born in 98.
You've seen cartoons, though.
I'm just kidding, Maya. Just kidding. All right, you go first, Craig. You're the...
Were you not born in 1998?
Yeah.
So you're not kidding.
Oh, no. I'm just kidding about the...
You're just kidding.
What are you kidding about?
Nothing.
Not
Just
having
kidding.
seen cartoons?
No, I was just
You're kidding about being born in 98?
No. I was for sure born in 98.
Were you there?
I guess.
Oh my god.
You start.
90s cartoons and go. Maya.
Thundercats?
Are we just listing them?
No,
Is that what's going on?
No. When I was in college, like Cartoon Network replayed all the old cartoons, and rewatching them was pretty disappointing. They didn't hold up.
Didn't hold up to time.
No. Like I remembered them.
What?
What?
Oh, I think the audience wants to be able to see your beautiful
People need
face.
to be able to see you, Maya.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So, 90s cartoons. Anybody. Somebody.
Nick, hit it.
Please. Anyone.
90s cartoons?
I think 90s cartoons were the best because now cartoons look like they were drawn by a kindergartner high on acid.
Fair enough.
What one specifically?
That new Teen Titans.
That was the 90s?
No, that one's... Oh, my God.
The new one is not 90s. The old one that was actually good was.
Fair enough.
What did you like
let's
from the
move
90s?
on.
What did you like from the 90s? Which cartoon? Come on, Nick.
Oh, Teen
Help us
Titans,
out
Justice
here.
League, SpongeBob.
You can't name them off, dude. That was the one I was going to say.
You can expound on this, John.
Oh, my God. Oh. How dare you, Nick? Now you've said it. He can't say it.
Darn.
Yeah.
What did you like from the 90s, John?
I guess SpongeBob.
Titties?
I guess, yeah.
Were you breastfed?
Probably. I hope so.
Were you dropped on your head?
Yeah, definitely.
Were you left outside of a fire station?
No.
Oh.
No?
Whatever. What about you?
Man, I don't know.
You don't remember the name?
Ren and Stimpy, Pinky and the Brain.
Oh, I watched Pinky and the Brain.
Pinky and the Brain's good. That's 90s, right? That's not
Yeah.
80s. That's not old enough to be 80s, is it?
No.
Yeah, I like Pinky and the Brain.
Rugrats.
No, that one's stupid.
Now you watch it. I feel like now you watch it when you're older. And you're like, what the fuck was I watching? But back
Yeah.
back in the day, when I remember.
I feel
Rugrats,
like cartoons back in the 90s still made sense, though. Like,
No.
if I watch a cartoon that's made today, nothing makes sense.
Yeah,
at
that
all.
is true.
Like,
Right.
there's no discernible plot. Like, I don't get them. I don't understand cartoons today.
Yeah, I don't think I watched them, but I remember like watching them back in the day, like when you were like younger, and they fucking were great. But now you rewatch them, same ones back, and then kind of like But yeah,
I get that with movies a lot.
Yeah,
There's a lot of movies that I rewatch that I liked back in the 90s that I'm like, man, that's shitty acting.
dude. I remember we didn't have Dish, but we got this channel named like Boomerang or some shit like that. You could only watch like
Tom and Jerry.
Classic
yeah,
cartoons.
before 6 in the morning is when like you could still watch some good stuff on there. But yeah, all right, hit us with no.
Oh, you're done talking about cartoons? I look like Nick had something to say.
Oh, okay, Nick, go for it, Nick.
The cool thing about 90s cartoons is when you watch them while older, you actually pick up a lot of more dirty jokes and stuff.
Fair
A
enough.
lot of double meaning.
Yeah.
They were throwing a lot of that shit in there. Back in the day, cartoons were initially satires, weren't they? Like way back in the day.
Yeah. Cartoons actually started during World War II with the original Mickey Mouse and all that doing against Nazism. Bugs
So it's
Bunny.
more propaganda than satire at that point.
Looney Tunes is really well known for it. Like, there's a Daffy Duck cartoon where they're on a military base and you see censorship and private snafu and stuff.
Was it? I don't know if it was like the 90s, but The Simpsons, was that in the 90s or is that just 2000s?
That was 90s, 80s. It's the
Is that
longest.
right? When they
Are they
started,
not
like-
still making it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
How long
are.
is it? How long is? All right.
It's the longest running animated
this up.
sitcom.
But like that stuff, like they supposedly say that they predict the future. Like how accurate do you think that shit is? Like, do you think they do it on purpose or are they just kind of like? No.
Oh my god!
what I mean, like,
they
in
definitely
purpose-
they had a time machine. So Matt Groening, the guy that came up with it all, he clearly had a time machine, and so all of the things that happen in The Simpsons are going to come true eventually.
Wait, they had a time machine? I
Yeah,
heard it
didn't
was
you know that?
animal sacrifice.
No, it's time machines.
I thought it was reading entrails of a goat.
It's time travel. That's the only way he could have gotten it right.
That's trippy as hell, dude.
It's oh my god. It's just coincidence, John.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, but more than like, yeah, whatever. He's been right though, multiple times. for
Well,
sure.
you put out that many episodes.
Right and lucky are two different things.
But,
when you have almost
that much
1,000 episodes,
content.
yeah,
you have almost 1,000 episodes, and you make fun of enough shit, you're gonna get something right eventually.
fair enough. Yeah. So what'd you look up?
1989. So it is an 80s cartoon.
Damn.
It debuted in December of 1989. 717 episodes.
Imagine me and the guys trying to figure out new stuff every day, like for the series.
They've ran out of shit.
You think so?
Oh, no, they have. Have you seen the newer seasons?
No, I've never.
I haven't watched The Simpsons in years, probably.
Yeah, after the Simpsons movie, it went downhill.
Really, I've seen that one and didn't really understand it because I never watched it, the show. But yeah, you'd imagine they'd run out of stuff to write about for sure.
Doesn't seem like it because they've been making it since 1989.
Fair enough. Stump me on that one for sure.
South Park. South Park's a good one too.
I've never watched that one either.
Oh my god.
South
Tell you,
Park.
we didn't have
That
cable.
was a
dude.
90s
There's-
cartoon.
Absolutely, it was.
Yeah.
Those
South
guys,
Park.
Trey Stone and Matt Parker, those guys are fucking hilarious. Basketball.
Orgasmo.
Orgasmo. Yep.
What is those Canadian drawings they do? What is it called again? It's the one. It's the episode where not Kevin, the Jew's mother, gets angry and starts trying to ban Canadian cartoons and stuff.
Well, that was the movie.
Yeah, that's the
right?
movie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just they drew the Canadians with
The
flappy
Canadian,
hats.
yeah, the Canadians just have like, instead of being a circle with a hole for a mouth, their entire mouth is like cut completely clean from the rest of the head.
Oh,
So they just look funnier.
on the South Park movie.
on any Canadian in South Park, the head is like 2 half moons. Basically, it's like 2 half circles.
Damn.
Yeah, and fart jokes are the common occurrence.
Interesting. I didn't know that. Never watched it actually.
And then they make fun of literally everything. And then and apparently the dude that played Chef was cool with that until they made fun of Muslims, and then he quit.
Have you seen that new show? I think it's called like Big Mouth or some shit like that. It's messed up, dude. Like the humor on that is so messed. But
all right, let's move on.
Who
from
did Big
this.
Mouth? Wasn't that fuck?
It's a Netflix original.
Yeah, but there's a
writer behind.
There's a comedian that's like one of the main guys. Who the fuck?
I've listened because
I haven't seen it
before he
so I don't
released
know.
it. He
Not
was on a
Bill
couple
Burr.
I think it is Bill
podcasts.
Burr.
No, because he did F is for Family.
I think he did this one too.
No. I don't think it's him.
Oh, it's that guy Nick from the League.
Yeah, Nick Kroll.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, it's got a couple of the guys from the league actually. Jason Mantzukas, the crazy dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, moving on.
All right.
Let's go.
Earlier at lunch, we were talking about paradoxes.
Oh God.
Oof.
Well, I think Craig is an expert on this.
No,
Is this
definitely not.
your
Definitely
category
not.
for sure?
Go ahead, Nick.
What?
Paradox.
There was a paradox you were going to tell us at lunch, and remember we kept telling you to save it for the podcast.
All right, hit us with the paradox.
Here we are.
Can God create a stone so heavy he himself cannot lift it?
John?
I'll go with a solid answer of a no? Question mark.
Then he's not omnipotent.
If he can do anything, why couldn't he do that?
That he couldn't create something that he couldn't lift.
If it's possible for God to create a stone that he can't lift.
Well, I guess then you're right too.
That's why it's a paradox.
But
because
then-
if he can't create it, he's not omnipotent.
Do you
If
know
he
what a-
can create it, he's not omnipotent.
Do you know what a paradox is?
Can we cut this part?
No.
I have no fucking idea what this is. I have no clue, man.
You just basically defined paradox with your answer.
See, mind trippy, huh?
It's both true. It's basically it's like both true and not true at the same time.
Oh, okay. So like,
Or there's no way to resolve it. So a seemingly absurd or self-contradictory statement.
what's your paradox?
You're supposed to answer that question. Can God create a stone that he can't lift?
Well, you just said there's like no answer to resolve it, or it could be both
As
ways.
the whole point of paradox is that they're thought exercises.
It's a thought experiment, kind of like Schrodinger's cat.
You're just shooting
Have
way
you
over
ever heard of
John's
Schrodinger's
head.
cat?
Way over John's
God
head.
damn it, John.
Is this something they're supposed to teach you at school?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
It's
It's such a common thing.
Well, they must have not
It's
taught
a
it well.
science.
All of us here know what Schrodinger's cat is, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just fingering that can.
Schrodinger's cat is basically this experiment.
I can't be the only one that doesn't know what the fuck
I'm
that
sure
is.
there are people out there that don't. Anyway, there was this thought exercise, an experiment basically, where this guy said that there's a cat in this box and it is both alive and dead, and you don't know which it is until you look at it. But until you look at it, it's both.
Like what we're doing right now is called a wave function. But someone with Schrodinger's cat in the box who looks at it collapses this wave function, and two different persons of us now are created, and kind of ties into multiverse theory or string theory, depending on how you look at it.
Quantum mechanics.
Yeah.
Come on, John. Oh my
Alternate
God.
timelines.
I only know quantum timelines because of the Avengers, man. That's it.
Okay.
Fair
Good.
enough.
Good. Have you ever heard of the Midpoint Paradox?
Oh,
The Midpoint Paradox? Have you ever heard it?
not
So-
before today.
So this was I think this was back in like Greece, ancient Greece. There were these guys that were mathematicians, and they came up with this theory that motion, that travel is an illusion.
Oh shit.
And their reasoning for it was in order for you to get from point A to point B, say Idaho Falls to Salt Lake City, you have to travel 300 miles or something, right?
Yeah.
But in order to get there, you have to first cross a midpoint, which is about 150 miles ish, right? In order to get to that midpoint, you have to cross another midpoint, which is about 75 miles. And you can do this forever. You'll never get to a midpoint that you can't continue to divide in two. So it's not possible for you to go anywhere because you can always divide the midpoint by two. You can never cross the midpoint is basically the concept.
Damn. So no, like, dang. It's trippy. You learn something every day.
You've never heard that one?
Not before today.
What about you?
I hadn't heard it.
Yeah, I think it's called the Midpoint Paradox, but it's something to that effect.
Huh.
But I don't know. What do you think? Is
Interesting thought experiment.
Is motion an illusion? No. You don't have a microphone, Jesus. The whole point is that you guys don't get to talk. God damn.
Do you know more about the midpoint?
Sorry. So this one's a dumb paradox because you say it in the beginning that in order for there to be moon, you have to cross it. So as soon as you start stepping, you just crossed all those midpoints. Thank you.
I don't think you understand the paradox.
Is it
It
kind of
makes
like
sense, though.
Is it kind of like the you can't fold a paper only 64 ways because if not, it would reach to the moon? Is it the type of thing?
What?
No. Okay.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's not a paradox, though. That's
Just like a physics thing, then.
no, that's
That like same thing. If you
Just
were to go
math.
half and half and half and half on a piece of paper, it's like physically impossible to get past 64 times folded.
It's impossible to get past 8 times.
Folded?
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
well, no. If you
But
could,
if you could reach the all the way to the moon if you folded a piece of paper.
64 times. That sounds absolutely absurd.
It does, but it's like you can't get past a certain amount.
it's exponential. I think is it 64?
I believe so, if I remember right. It's on TikTok. That's where I get all my.
Solid.
Yeah, we could bring a piece of paper. Anybody got a piece of paper? We'll fold
Oh
this.
my god.
We'll fold this. Behind the scenes, can I get a piece of paper?
Yes,
Oh
let's
my
get a piece of
God.
paper and have you fold it 64 times.
Fold it in half. You're talking in half,
Like
64
half,
times.
and then half, and then half, and then half, and half.
That's only 128 sheets of paper. That's not even a fucking ream.
It's actually 42 times.
42 times.
Oh my God, that doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. But once you start folding it, you're like, what the fuck? I can't fold it anymore.
Fold it 103 times and would be bigger than the observable universe.
Okay, it's interesting. I've never heard that one. Way to go, TikTok.
Yeah. It's insane, huh?
You like my bottle opener
Where'd you get it?
from Jason?
Okay.
Jason gave you this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
because he saw me almost break the table at Sean's show, so he felt bad and
shit.
sent me that.
Jason, how long has he been in prison?
20 years or something.
20 years. He's
20 years or something.
He's
I don't know.
outranked you for sure,
A lot
man.
of years. He works at a prison also.
Oh. Federal or state?
Federal. He's a big dog.
Again, I told you this. Federal is where state correctional officers go to retire.
Yeah.
So you're saying he's retiring?
He works at, I think he said it was a level 4 prison. Is that what he said?
Yeah, so he's with the big dogs. iPads and shit, you know.
I was at a level 5 prison.
Oh, shit. You're a naughty boy then.
Yeah, totally. Gang prison.
Nick,
on.
quick question.
Maya, move on.
All right. Next subject. Netflix movies.
That's it? That's all it says?
it's
Who the fuck picked these?
What was the whole point of the Netflix movies thing?
Context for this.
No,
Okay.
Jesus, that's not whatever.
No,
There
there
was
had to
something
be
behind that.
a driving.
Pick one that you've seen lately that's good.
Like made by Netflix? Or just something on Netflix?
Yeah, that subject changed. But that Bird Box movie that came out 2 years ago? Or
I think it was
a year?
longer than that.
Do you think so?
Was it?
I don't think it was that long
I don't
ago.
think it was that long ago.
But dude, that movie, like, it was good once you saw it once, and then I heard people like, oh yeah, I watched it 5 times. Like, how the fuck are you gonna watch that movie 5 times? It was kind of like, the fuck.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? The stuff on Netflix that's blown up like out of proportion, Bird Box, Tiger King, shit like that. I haven't watched them.
Really?
Yeah.
You haven't even watched the what was that one show, the Korean show that they put on there?
Squid Game.
I haven't seen that yet.
I did
either.
watch that. It was I didn't get it.
Yeah, it was kind of, but it was good.
None
I
of
guess.
none of the reactions to what was happening made any sense to me. Like, it was Oh yeah. So.
Oh yeah, you didn't.
You know, I guess that makes sense.
Jump the sex scene. You didn't skip that part, did you?
So almost none of the reactions in that show made sense to me. But yeah, it was just, I don't know. I just didn't get it. But I never watched The Tiger King. I never watched fucking Bird Box.
Dumb as hell, man.
What else went like just totally insane from them?
What is that one where the chick writes a suicide note and she names
13 Reasons Why?
Yeah, that's stupid crap.
No, didn't watch
Didn't
it.
see that.
Isn't that a chick flick?
Huh?
Oh shit, but everywhere. Is that a chick flick? 13 Reasons Why?
No, it's a TV
series.
show about a girl that committed suicide and
Yeah.
wrote a suicide note. That's based on an actual thing that happened, isn't it? Like an actual suicide note?
I got forced to watch it.
Dude, I was telling you about that.
Like gunpoint?
When we were coming back from Arizona, that
No, a
one
hot
show
chick
that,
said watch this with
Oh,
I forgot what it's called, but the family from Pocatello, that the neighbor basically like.
Let him finish.
So this was based in Pocatello. I forget the name every time, but it was a Netflix film, and the neighbor to this family. So it was the mom, the dad, and then the two daughters. There was a really young one. She's probably like under 10 or 13-ish. Like she was really young, but he like manipulated them to letting him sleep over their house with the little girl in their bed. And then it got to the point that he basically kidnapped her and took her twice. Once took her to Mexico, and then one time kidnapped her and put her in a boarding school, Catholic boarding school in California, something like that. And then he ended up having an affair with the mom and then having an affair with the dad. It was trippy.
That sounds like it's based off Lolita.
I forgot what it was called.
No, this is an actual thing that happened. This is a documentary, not a TV show.
Yeah, there's a book, though.
I just was really enjoying this description of what it was.
Yeah. Well, it's a Netflix original, too.
If anybody's seen it, please let us know what it's called.
Yeah, but it was based in Pocatello, which is like 45 minutes away from where we're from, which is trippy. So messed, dude. That show was messed up. Dude, and I remember I looked it up the other day, and I just can't remember what the name
we talked about it when we were driving.
That's what I said.
We've
That's
talked
what I said.
about it more than once.
Yeah,
I think we've talked about it on the podcast.
No, not on the podcast. I forgot what it's called. But any trippy.
Abducted in Plain Sight.
Abducted in Plain Sight. Yeah, that one popped off, too.
Seems like something that would be easy to remember.
Yeah, I just forgot.
But I forgot.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah. What about you? Oh, never mind. We're moving on.
No. Well, do you want to move on?
I guess. Yeah, let's see.
Let's do it.
Whatever.
Let's see if we get some good ones.
The IRA.
Fuck you, Jesus.
All right, Nick.
Who's the expert on this one?
Nick.
Oh, shit.
Wait. What is the IRA?
Cousins of the IRS.
Tricolafar.
Bless you.
Celtic.
Oh, it's a Celtic IRS.
No, it's no. Tricolafar is Celtic.
Oh, Tricolafar.
Tricolafar.
Tricolafar
means our time will come.
Oh, Tricolafar.
Nick, you want to explain what it is to John?
Give John a breakdown here.
The Irish Republican Army was
Please, freaking.
What?
Show your beautiful face, man.
The Irish Republican
Take
Army
your hat off, Maya.
started in Ireland, but they were gentlemen terrorists and a group that I could get behind.
You could get behind.
Yeah, because they're gentlemen terrorists. You could sit down and talk with them. They're like, get out of our country. However, modern day terrorists are like, we want to destroy you and everyone you love.
So there were.
Okay, dispute that, Maya. Dispute that.
It's still a terrorist. They still killed innocent people.
How many innocent people did they kill?
I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head.
A lot of times there were no casualties from their bombs.
Yeah, Black and Tans killed more than the IRA did of innocent people.
Who are the Black and Tans?
The SAS, which during the time that the Troubles happened, was a criminal organization by and large that murdered people. Because of the Armra sniper, they just started killing people. Some of them were put in prisons and starved to death. Others were let go.
Damn. I think starved to death for me would be fucked.
Yeah. That actually happened a lot in Irish history after Britain came. Like, for instance, the reason Ireland is known for potatoes is because potatoes can grow in the ground and you can leave them in the ground. So when invading British armies came, they didn't have to dig them up. And they were like, if you want our food, take it out the field. Green's the color of Ireland. Due to the potato famine, they ate grass, vomited green, and died.
Oh, shit. It's insane. What do you have to add to that?
I'm just looking up people that got killed in bombings from the IRA.
So was it on purpose? Like they wouldn't purposely kill anybody?
Yes.
Or just...
Yes, they would. When they did their bombings, a lot of times they tried not to kill people.
Yeah, it was a terror tactic in London. They used bombs against London because they were just showing like, hey, if we really wanted to, we could kill a lot of people. We just want you out of the country, though. Just leave. We don't want to hurt anyone. Leave us alone. We'll leave you alone.
Explain how it started. How did it start?
Like from the beginning?
Yeah.
Basically, Britain invaded Ireland before they colonized America. They banned dancing, so river dancing came about, and then just years of oppression later, trouble started because Ireland was then divided again, so wars clashed. The reason we never helped them is because they stayed neutral in World War II and World War I against Germany.
What was the main factor?
That people were split in half, families split in half between Northern and Southern Ireland. The 7 counties of Ulster were heavily Catholic? No, Protestant. They were Protestant predominant, so they would split the lines and gerrymander the thing to vote, so where it would stay in England. However, the Catholic South was like, it's our country, get out.
It sounds like he's very pro-IRA, Maya.
I am.
He is.
You're not pro-IRA?
I'm...
I think you two should fight. I think you two should like solve this once and for all.
Tell them why, but look at them in the eyes and tell them what the
So
fuck.
the IRA is Northern
it's
Ireland.
Legit. Yeah, it's the Catholics in Northern Ireland.
Okay, and the
I
south
will
of
admit,
Ireland is
certain
what?
IRAs are bad. Certain IRAs, provisional IRAs, good. There was other IRAs, though. IRA is a blanket term for different groups.
Trying to show you
Give me my note back.
folder
Fucking
6.
stop it. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Jason, stop sending
I gave
him
that to
dirty
you
messages.
I gave that to you to look at.
He's
not
trying to fold
fucking
it to the
destroy
moon.
it. Jesus Christ.
He's trying to do the experiment.
Never give John anything.
Why?
Pro tip.
You give him a pen, and in 5 minutes, it's going to be destroyed.
Get a better pen.
It was made out of metal.
Anyway.
Continue, Nick.
No. Maya's
trying to get out of this.
Maya's going to tell him why the IRA is bad.
No,
Were they supposed to show this in school too? Because I've never heard of this.
Not in the American schools, actually. we don't really care like about the IRA at all. However,
to Americans, Ireland is basically England, and we don't give a fuck. We beat them in 1776.
We just know they drink a lot.
Or 1782? We finally got rid of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damn.
We haven't had to put up with their shit for like a long time.
And after the War of 1812, we've been winning their wars for them.
So after we beat them, we still helped them.
Yeah.
Are you bored? You want to get through all of those? Good God. All right. Lightning round.
Moving on.
So no fight, I guess.
That's later.
Aliens.
Jesus, dude.
John.
Well, this is my topic.
Yeah,
All right,
tell us about aliens, John.
So supposedly that a lot of times
Supposedly is not a word.
Supposedly, because I've been reading a lot of redacted documents that the NASA and the government have put up. You can actually look them up since I guess they let them.
So they're no longer redacted?
No, they're redacted, but they give they put them public information, and then you start
understand
reading
what redacted means?
Yeah, when the little black bar is on the paper. Yeah,
That's censored, not redacted.
Who are you to say what it is? This is my fucking story, dude.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's his story, Nick. Let him tell it.
Anyways, since I've read a lot of that information, mostly it's just addresses, date times. Who are you two to tell me where the fuck I can get my information from?
TikTok has great information, Maya. That's like better than YouTube.
Yeah, I learned to dance.
And then, so like, you won't believe this shit.
Oh, God, no. I was joking because I was making a joke about TikTok.
Nick will do. So Nick and Maya are going to fight, and Nick is also going to do a dance. These things will happen.
The last time I danced, I got an ambulance called on me. I did the worm at a middle school.
That's fine. We're gonna do a TikTok dance, and
Did you hit your
you're
head
gonna
or
be the, you're gonna be the
They
star.
literally thought I was seizing on the ground.
So anyway, John, you were reading all the redacted stuff from the NASA.
Yeah. I guess that shit's not real, man. Like, it's just a fucking conspiracy, man. All has to do with Gatewater and
What the hell's gate water?
He's talking about Watergate.
Yeah, Richard Nixon killed all the aliens for us.
No, I just said that shit's like
Oh
all
my
foo-foo, man.
God.
There's no chance that stuff was around.
Why? Why? It said so in the redacted stuff?
No, because it's all redacted. What are you gonna fucking read, man? The fuck? Literally, look up.
You were the one saying you were reading it, not me.
What is your story?
Now I'm the dumbass? Fuck.
Obviously, you didn't do your fucking homework for
Oh
this.
my God.
You should research it, Craig.
Yeah, look it up.
John, you're the one that said you were reading the redacted stuff.
Yeah, but it's all redacted.
And I asked you a
What am I
question and you're like, no, it's redacted.
Well, yeah.
So were you reading the redacted stuff or not?
Yes, all it has is fucking like timestamps, the day, the place, and that's it. And every other word is redacted on those things. Like, legit, I'm not even messing
Can
around.
you pass that to him?
Oh, here we go.
God damn it. He just left his phone unlocked and gave it to you.
Says the Pentagon
idea.
released UFO videos. Don't hold your breath for a breakthrough. That's all it says. There's nothing else.
Boo! So read
Says
the rest of it.
The Department of Defense confirmed what seekers of extraterrestrial life have long hoped to be true. They're real. That's all it says. So I guess
Whose music is that? Oh, it's from the... Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so I guess on Monday, Pentagon released that 3 Navy videos have been driven speculation about
What's the date on
unidentified. April 28th, 2020.
Okay, so
And it
now
was
so it
updated-
wasn't Monday. It was like Monday almost 2 full years ago.
2 full years ago.
Just so everybody that's listening and
So, and see, and this is kind of what I kind of go off of what I was saying about Watergate. that was way before that. So now they're all going saying, and I think it's just BS.
What
that
did
they're
Watergate
trying.
have to do with UFOs?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, what's
Do you
Watergate?
know what Watergate is?
yeah, it's one. Okay, so this is so
It was
this
a
all
scandal.
just
I'll even give you a hint. It was a
is it-
scandal.
Yeah, the Watergate scandal is
with
one
the
that
government.
that one guy. And I'm not gonna give you where I got my
Oh,
sources,
God.
but he took they called in the hotel next door, and they saw they were breaking in someone's office where all the documents were, trying to hide all the evidence. Going to
Where did you get your sources?
Yeah, where?
John,
Well, that first part of the story
John,
was right,
you have
and
to
then it
list- you
quickly
have to
went
list-
sideways.
You have to
Gump.
list your sources, or else I don't believe you.
well,
What are they trying to hide?
so this part of what I'm trying to like picture for you was in the very, very popular American film.
Oh, so you got it from a movie?
American film.
From a movie,
Very popular one.
not a documentary.
Forrest Gump. It shows it perfectly for like how it happened. Okay, which one of you is gonna show me that fucking aliens are real?
Guys,
What did Watergate have to do with aliens?
guys,
Oh, fucking one, dude.
come on.
All right, next topic. Oh, maybe aliens.
Okay, somebody besides
Moving
John.
on-
Aliens.
Anybody
Go.
else
Moving
have
on from
anything?
Gatewater.
No.
Aliens technically do exist, however, they're not the little gray men. What they are is bacterium filled with nitrogen and other things living in the atmosphere of other planets. It's very narcissistic to believe we're the only ones out there.
Damn, dude.
Maya,
I don't know till I see them.
I'm going to refer back to Gatewater here.
Yeah.
I think that has a lot to do with aliens.
Probably.
Not sure how, but
That's why the war on drugs started. They kept seeing aliens.
The war on drugs.
guys, seriously, guys,
All right, next one.
really? Oh my God! Thank you. I'm about
Jacket
to.
really pulled it together.
Oh my God!
First phone. What's the
Yeah, what was the first phone you owned?
Fucking dude.
First
Can we
cell
outvote
phone,
that one?
First.
Yeah, that
No,
one's
no,
a
no.
little.
What was the first cell phone you owned, Maya?
Motorola StarTAC?
Was it, what is it, a flip phone or
Yeah.
no?
Late 90s.
Pull the antenna out. type
No
of deal?
way, late 90s.
You were modernizing. You were
he was a high
balling.
roller.
Yeah.
God damn.
Did you have one of those
How
phones?
much did you pay for that phone? A lot of money.
$200?
A lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
In the 90s, that was a fuckload of money.
Damn.
Look at this guy. Fuck.
Do you guys have those
high roller?
Have those phones in St. Anthony where you had to like go to the pickup truck to answer the phone call?
Wait, what?
Pickup truck?
Yeah.
Case phone.
Yeah.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
Yeah. Well, most of the
Like
trucks.
a car phone, you mean? Why?
A bag phone.
Why does it have to be a pickup truck?
Because they were like.
Could it not be in a car?
Farms. St. Anthony.
Wait, what?
I mean, it doesn't have to be specifically a truck, but a vehicle, I guess.
I don't know what you're talking about.
A phone inside a vehicle.
Yeah, but why does it have to be a truck?
Well, it was just general. It didn't have.
But
to
it was
be
like
a truck.
so. It was like a house phone, but in a car. So a car phone.
Car phone.
No, I never had a car phone. Fuck. Holy shit, Nick, what was your first phone?
If I explained it to you, y'all are going to laugh.
All right.
No.
Let's laugh.
All right.
Guess we're laughing.
So I was living in the country. I was about like 10 or 12, and I was in 8th grade, and I had this dog. It was like a mixed lab or something. Every so often, it would just bring me random shit.
What are you laughing at?
Something just.
Continue.
It would just bring me random stuff, and then one day it came up to me with a cell phone in its mouth, and that's how I got my first phone. I don't know what it was or where it came from.
You were able to use it?
Damn.
Someone named
Someone else's plan?
Yeah, someone named Leslie kept calling me.
Was she hot?
I never met her.
Or was it a dude?
I never met her.
Or him?
You never know.
Leslie is a dude's name in England, right?
Yeah, no, there's people named Leslie, like men.
You ever heard of Leslie Nielsen? Come on.
Actually, I haven't.
Airplane? The Naked Gun? Come
okay.
on, guys.
I watch Monty Python more than Naked Gun.
Don't call me Shirley. Oh my
Surely you can't be serious.
I watch a lot of
my
Hispanic
God.
shows, man.
Okay, anyway. Moving on. Let's go.
Wax covered cheese.
I had a
What
Motorola
in
Razor.
the fuck
Why
are
is
we...
this in here? What was the context of this?
Somebody had wax covered
Somebody had
cheese
a
the other
baby bell?
day. Yeah.
Oh,
What happened?
you had a baby bell. Why?
Oh, dude. So Jesus started on his diet, and then he eats like crackers. And
Wait,
like,
didn't you start on a diet?
Yeah, but this was before. But it's like. Are
you still on your diet?
Yeah. He brought cheese and then charcuterie board.
Is he still on his
Say
diet?
that again.
Charcuterie
No,
board.
don't.
You still on your diet? Se nota.
Okay, calm down, Mr. Fit over here.
Continue.
Anyways, he brought a charcuterie board, and then
Say that again.
what up the fuck it is?
No,
the board
say it
with the
again.
Charcuterie board.
Cool. All right.
And then that's fucked up, man. Making fun of I can't say the word. Anyways,
That's the one. That's the thing that's gonna make you mad. Of all the shit that I talk to you, though, you can't say charcuterie, and so
charcuterie board. Anyways, he brings one of those, and then he gives us
Was it
cheese.
a Lunchable?
No, like deadass. He brought like salami, and then he brought cheese and crackers and
that sounds like a
It was a
Lunchable.
Lunchable.
That sounds a lot like a Lunchable.
whatever.
It's a grown-up Lunchable.
And so he gives me some. I'm like, oh shit, this stuff is good. And he's like, yeah, they're little cheese. And so I go to Costco and I buy a bag of one of those little red cheeses. I'm not sure what they're called, but they're like little
Baby bells.
Yeah. And so I get home and I've never had to like.
You
My mom,
ate the wax.
Let me tell my story. Well, my mom never bought this because they're expensive as fuck, and she's like, "Well, I'm not." Well, I take a bite out of the fucker, and I'm like, "The hell?" Because I took the wrapper off, and I'm like, maybe it's like cheese is just red. So I took a bite out of it, and I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" All the wax is inside my mouth.
Oh my god. This is like white people
That's
trying to
why.
eat tamales.
That's why.
Yeah, it was basically the same concept.
Yeah.
What other red cheese do you know?
Oh my god.
Well, fuck if I know, man.
There's some cheeses that have a wax covering or a rind that you don't really eat.
Well, yeah.
Can't expect him to know everything. Come on.
Yeah, man. It's probably one of some like Watergate scandal too. With fucking
Gatewater.
Gatewater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing a good job, John.
Thanks.
Let's continue.
World War III.
Oh, Nick, this is all you. You and Craig, this is your shit.
When is World War III going to start, John?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
When's
we
it
were
going to
in a
pop
war.
off?
I don't know. We were in conflict with
Are
anybody.
you going to start it?
No chance.
I've been watching TikTok lately, and I know there's a lot of World War III videos out there right now. Come on, you know this. I believe in you.
Have you not been seeing the World War III TikToks?
I'm not on there. I'm actually on the food TikTok right now.
Oh.
Yeah, but I don't know. Who are we going to go to war with?
Is
Russia,
that where you
I guess?
learned what a charcuterie board was?
Apparently. Whatever.
I was kidding. Is that where you learned it from?
No.
John.
No.
John.
I've seen it like
Be
on
honest.
Tumblr and Instagram,
Saw it on TikTok
Pinterest.
first.
No.
Come on.
Not that. Anyways, back to World War III. I don't know.
Yeah, when's it
Are
gonna
we
pop
fighting
off?
with Russia? I'm guessing that's
Are
the only
we?
one that we would go to war with.
Why?
Because, I don't know.
They're the only assholes out there?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
No, that was a question.
I'm not very big into like the whole politics and how stuff goes, so I don't know who we're fighting with right now. So
You don't know who is
Well, it
potentially
hasn't
dangerous?
started yet.
not yet. So I mean, no, probably not.
So because it hasn't started yet, it's not going to?
Well, there's never a never. Anybody?
I'm asking. I wanted your opinion first because
Dude, if we go to war, we
It
go to
seemed-
war, man. Like,
yeah, that's a true statement, John. But when do you think it's going to happen? You think it's going to pop off this year, next year, 20 years from now?
definitely probably in less than 20 years from now, there's always bound something to happen, like conflict of interest.
Yeah, but World War III. Not just like a war.
Oh,
not just like we
everybody's
fight
just
with
fucking going at each
Afghanistan
other.
again. Like
Probably
a war.
not anytime soon. Just we're
World
getting out
war.
of this fucking COVID thing. So, probably not anytime
Well, it
soon.
has to end to start a war.
Who did?
No, the COVID has to end before war starts.
Dude,
or?
honestly, I would hate the world to end like something like, have you guys seen the movie World War Z? That people start just turning into like
Zombies.
Yeah, dude, fuck that. I wouldn't. That
suck,
would be
yeah.
fucked.
That'd be terrible.
Yeah, so that's my answer.
So no, not this year.
Not
this year.
Or next.
But within 20 years.
Yeah, under
That's
20
that's your. That's
What?
what.
Oh. I'd be one of those
they're gonna skip John.
He'll be fine.
That's fucked up. Who said that? Of course it was Jesus.
That's fucked up, Jesus. I don't talk shit when you're up here.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
I don't talk shit when you're up here. Okay, maybe I do. Just kidding.
What do you think, Nick? World War III. When's it gonna happen?
I don't know precisely the day. I'm just guessing within 10 years or so.
With who, though? With who? Who would go
Over
with it?
what?
Yeah.
Ukraine. Actually, it's not technically over Ukraine. It's the fact that we're in NATO.
Okay.
So we would have to defend them, which will pull Britain in, Turkey in, and all them.
So you think Russia's gonna cause it? You think Russia's gonna cause World War III?
No, I believe Putin's going to cause it.
Well, yeah.
There's a difference there.
He's a dictator. So he is Russia. He's a dictator.
There's still a separation there.
Kinda. Not really though. If he wants to do it, he's gonna do it.
Is Russia
Is he
really
not?
under a
Is he not the
dictatorship?
richest man in the world?
I don't think so, man.
Yeah, I'm
Technically,
pretty sure.
I believe so,
I'm pretty
but
sure that he has more wealth than they realize, than they know.
because he runs all the
'Cause he
state,
doesn't.
like state-owned oil companies and all that.
Yeah, and he doesn't, and he's not going to report honest earnings, of course.
And
I
like
wouldn't if I was a dictator.
his daughter's a trillionaire, but only does ballet.
Yeah.
So is Russia actually under, like, it's considered under dictatorship, like Cuba
Absolutely.
was? There's no, like, oh,
It's not considered. They're still democracy.
They keep calling it a democracy,
Yeah, that's
but when
what-
was the last time they had a vote?
Not rigged.
Yeah, exactly.
Right after Boris Yeltsin, I think.
Do people actually,
A
like,
long time ago.
someone try to run? Like, oh, I'm going to do a change? Or was it kind of
Putin would
just...
murder them,
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
like actually disappear them.
So he had no competition on this
Well,
vote.
probably controlled opposition.
Well, and even if there is opposition, he's going to win.
Yeah.
There'd have to be a coup for him to lose.
So it's probably, like, all rigged. Everything. Probably set up.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
All right.
So you think it's going to be Russia? Mm-hmm. Maya?
If anything, I think China, South China Sea.
I don't think China.
I don't think China.
They started the Belt and Road Initiative to increase their economic standing with like the West instead of siding with Russia. Ever since the Sino-Soviet split, they haven't been real good allies.
Do you think China, since it has such like a dense population, is trying to make all their population in that country super smart? So when shit does hit the fan everywhere else, they are like more elite than all of us?
Like militarily?
No,
In general,
I don't think that at
because
all.
because like
I don't think that at all. No.
because of TikTok.
Why do you think that?
So Jesus mentioned this morning that in China, their algorithms work in a way that things like, for example, science and stuff like that. You said it, huh?
No, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, John.
Oh, okay. Anyways, the algorithm pushes like physics and science content out. It does better than anything else. But here in all the other countries, it pushes like dancing and stuff. Like it's like useless.
Which algorithm are you talking about?
TikTok's algorithm.
Okay.
And so that's why like probably they're pushing like content like that to their population, so they absorb basically knowledge instead of half naked girls just doing dances.
It's an interesting theory. But Jesus gave that one to you. You didn't find that on your own?
Yeah, no, Jesus did. So
Because you're not going to see it on TikTok because they're not pushing that.
Yeah.
He's definitely not seeing the physics and science content.
yeah, definitely not though. Maybe it's just based off of his.
It's probably just based off what people are interested in. It's like the algorithm wants you to stay on the app for longer. So what you watch the most is what's going to show you more of.
Well, we can start.
So if you're watching a lot of girls dancing, then it's going to show you more girls dancing. It's kind of how that works.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be China. China doesn't want to start a war.
Do you think they're like
China's playing the long game? They don't need to start a war. We change our fucking ownership of the country every 4 years, and it's mostly peaceful. But every 4 years, shit changes, and so we're constantly fighting against the last 4 years instead of trying to get better at things. And China, they don't play that shit. So all they got to do is wait, buy up more land, buy more Hollywood studios, buy more of this, buy more of that.
Own half of Africa.
Yeah. Eventually, everybody else is just going to fail and they'll take over. They don't have to fight. They don't have to start a war over that. They're just waiting. So I don't think if there's going to be a world war, I don't think it's going to be China that starts it. If anything, it'll be the U.S. that starts it.
think so?
Absolutely.
How so?
Because we're going to get into some shit again. Somebody's going to say the wrong thing, and it's going to piss us off, and we're going to drop some bombs and start another war.
But at the end, do you think we'll just survive on top?
We're going to blame it on somebody else, like we did with the last war that we were in. You know, we blamed it on Iraq.
Yeah.
Apparently, we blamed it on nothing. And then we stayed there for 20 years and fought. And, you know, what do we have to show for it? The Taliban owns Afghanistan again.
Yeah.
But we started that war, didn't we? Mm-hmm. Right? So, I don't know. I think if World War III is going to pop off, I think it's going to be us. Trying to be the good guy out there, trying to
police the world,
you know, save everybody and make everybody the way we are. So I think we're going to be the ones that start it.
All right, curling, Winter Olympics. I don't.
Jesus, dude.
Curling is the coolest sport ever.
It's sweeping. It's competitive sweeping.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's shuffleboard, but you're standing on the board.
John could be an Olympian.
Yeah, I'm Hispanic,
okay?
man.
John could be an Olympic athlete in curling. Okay? Anybody could do it. That's what's so cool about it. Like, that motherfucker could be drinking beer while he's curling and be an Olympian if he did maximum effort. So he won't, but he could. That's my point. That's why curling is awesome. Anybody can do it. You don't have to be an athlete.
You don't think so?
No. Have you watched? Do you know what curling? Oh my god!
Yes.
Do you know what curling is?
Explain curling, John.
Right.
Use it with words, not gestures. Most people are not watching this.
Well, it's just I guess it's like a bigger weighted puck with some type of system in it because they've taken them apart and then they like push
TikTok?
it like a shuffleboard. And they push it like a big ass shuffleboard on ice, right? I'm guessing. And then there's someone with like this little like mop. It's just kind of.
It's the Winter Olympics.
Clip that. You have to clip that. You have to clip that. Finally, John is gonna get it back.
I'm the one that edits the video, so you're fucked.
Jesus is gonna clip that. Yeah.
Fuck curling.
What is John describing? Oh my god.
Next topic.
Yes, it is ice, by the way.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Whatever.
Ice, snow,
Oh man.
Winter Olympics.
That was awesome.
Of course, that's the only thing we paid attention to. Whatever.
Tell me that if anybody else had done that, you would not have clipped it.
Oh, I have already clips that are just on the few seconds that you were on the podcast.
Good.
So I'm just going to take it.
Well, yours is going to be better.
Whatever.
Moving on, Maya. Since apparently you have no opinion on curling.
I think it's awesome. I've done it.
You think it's awesome because I said it was awesome.
Because they, at their ice rink down there, they do, we did it for work team building event. It was cool.
Did you win?
Yeah.
Come on. Really?
Yeah.
Liar. You don't have to lie to be cool, Maya. You're not going to let Nick opine about curling?
Opine.
My only opinion is it's a competitive sweeping.
Kind of what John was trying to describe.
Yeah, fuck curling. Whatever.
But with a mob.
It's called.
Do you know why they do that?
Yeah, so they can pave a path right or left or slow it down or speed it up.
Curling expert.
Not bad.
All right.
Moving on.
Pop rock bands.
Oh, God.
Pop rock bands?
That was supposed to say punk rock bands.
Punk rock?
Yeah.
I have no idea who the fuck that.
You don't know what punk rock is?
Mm-mm.
I'm not surprised.
You do.
Pop rock?
No, he doesn't.
No, he does.
He
Because
doesn't.
he's walked past me with my speakers blaring before.
Oh, just because I don't.
He doesn't know anything about punk rock.
Punk rock, pop rock.
Maya,
What?
what's your favorite punk rock band?
Not a huge punk fan.
Come on, Maya.
At
Oh,
least you
that's,
can
oh, that's
name
right.
one.
You're a rapper.
Yeah, I'm a rapper.
Not you.
No.
I like rap. I like rock.
Huh? What's our favorite, Maya? Come on.
No.
Young Dolph.
No. Absolutely not.
You didn't like Young Dolph?
Not really.
You don't think he died before his time?
Maybe.
Who do you think murdered him? Who do you think murdered him, John?
Who, Young Dolph?
Yeah.
Oh, everybody knows it was these like kids that just shot up the building and just killed him. There was no links. I don't know their
How
names.
do you know that?
Huh?
TikTok.
How's there no
TikTok.
links?
Guess
You think it was an accident that he got shot?
Well, actually,
Come on.
he has a song called 100 Shots because when he was in LA, he got shot 100 rounds and not a single one hit him. So that's what the song's like.
So somebody shot 100 more rounds and they did hit him?
Yeah, they fucked him up.
I bet it's connected with Gatewater.
So my Uncle Craig's favorite hip hop duo is NWA.
No,
Duo?
I don't even know who that is.
Ugh, come on.
Duo?
Come on.
I'm serious. I didn't listen to that shit.
Do you want me to say out the acronym so you remember?
No.
Come on.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on, Craig.
John, I did not listen to that ever in my life.
Ice Cube, the movie.
I know who he is. I don't give a fuck about his music. I never listened to his music.
Come on.
What do you mean, come on? I'm telling you the truth.
We were singing it right before the show.
Which show?
The show.
I've been to a lot of shows.
Top's Daily Grind show.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, whatever.
What does that even mean? You were singing it right before the show, the Top's Daily Grind show? Which show?
This is a show.
You don't even know.
This is a
Can you even name a
this is a
punk
show.
rock band?
No, I don't even know what that is.
Maya, can you name a punk rock band?
Misfits.
Okay.
Led Zeppelin.
I think that's classified as
Sex
hair metal.
Pistols.
Oh.
The Sex Pistols. You've never heard of the Sex Pistols?
Of course he
Come
hasn't.
on. Rancid?
What is that one?
No FX?
What is the one that sings Ball and Chain?
Social Distortion.
Yeah.
No, dude. I listen
Come
to
on.
Mexican music
Even
and
Blink
rap.
182 is
Blink-
kind of
Blink
like
182.
Green Day.
Blink
Green Day,
182
yes.
is,
I like Green Day.
Yeah.
is pop punk.
Okay, listen to the Buddha album. That's actually punk.
Green Day?
Not
Yeah.
all of Green Day is punk rock?
No, not all of Green Day. After Cheshire Cat was, they were...
No. None of it was really punk. They were always kind of pop punk. So was Blink 182.
Okay, I've heard just the name, but I've never heard music from them. But maybe...
But
is it-
Blink 182, that one you've heard.
Yeah. that
Okay.
one.
So kind of By the time they were on the radio, I don't even think you could call them pop punk anymore. They were more just pop at that point.
Yeah, so that's the only one that like I've heard the name, but not the like music. Maybe if I hear a song that's popular, maybe on the radio that I used to play, but other than that.
So who's your you like punk, right, Nick? Mm-hmm. Who's your bands?
My bands, No Effects, Lagwagon. I've been to a Lagwagon show.
Damn, that's old school. That's.
Oh yeah, no, it's fantastic. I love
definitely
it.
90s.
Damn.
Yeah, No Effects, Lagwagon, Rancid, like you said, Social Distortion. Some of the newer bands I like is Days and Days, Johnny Hobo.
I haven't heard of those ones. No,
Cranberries does not count.
The Cranberries were definitely not pop. We're not punk.
Mine is still Young Dolph. That and Suicide
Good Riddance.
Boys.
Good Riddance.
No, never heard of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're into like Lagwagon and Propaganda and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you never
Ska
heard of
sucks.
But you never heard of Good Riddance.
No.
Really? That's weird.
I told you I mainly like anarcho and folk punk, even though I still have.
Yeah, but I'm surprised you haven't heard of Good Riddance just being in that same circle.
Moving on.
What about the Transplants? Did you ever hear the Transplants?
No.
So the Transplants was not Tim Armstrong. What's the other dude that played the guitar in Rancid?
Shit, I know this.
Not Tim Armstrong, the other guy. And then the drummer from Blink 182, and they basically got together and did like a punk rap type mix up.
That just sounds horrible.
It was actually pretty good. Their first album was pretty good.
Yeah, because punk's good, rap is good,
it wasn't
but
really
like
rap. It wasn't rap.
Okay.
It was punk with some like breakdowns that were kind of rappy.
Okay.
It was not.
So kind of like Streetlight Manifesto.
No.
Ed Manifesto.
No. Actually, Ed likes punk.
Does
also.
he really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could tell he's more like a rock type of.
All right.
Not type of you're like young.
Solar
young
system.
Dolph.
Maya's done.
Oh, get out.
Yep.
Maya's done with that topic. What about it?
Talk about it. What?
Dude, so
we're on the subject of aliens.
What does that have to do with the solar system?
On the solar system. I
What's
know
this
they
one
talked
supposed
about
to be about?
Jesus?
What are we talking about with the solar system?
Why the fuck did they take off Pluto? What was the reasoning? I don't remember.
Because it's too small and its orbit is very eclectic. It's not a normal orbit.
But that bitch
for a
is
planet.
still.
It's not just about the size. It's about how far out it orbits and all that, and how irregular the orbit is and shit like that. It's
Technically, if we
it's
count
not
Pluto,
just the size.
we have to count Crete as well.
Creed?
Yeah.
Crete.
Earth and Mars, there's a planet in between in the middle of the asteroid belt that just gets bombarded constantly with asteroids.
Did you know that there was an asteroid belt in between Mars and Jupiter?
Yes, correct.
Learned that in school?
Yeah, I learned that one, not TikTok. But there was that one theory that I saw on TikTok that was talking about how if we live in one universe that's kind of like
more of these. Yeah.
In one universe,
absolutely need more of these.
Then basically, if we're living in like some type of simulation, but in the sense of that same like universe we can see because we don't even know what's out there, that we might be just living in like a speck of dust in another type of universe.
That's kind of what we are anyway.
A speck of dust?
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things.
Compared to, yes. I mean, I guess you can compare it to the size of anything. Oh, no, mine's still good. Thank you, though.
Have you not had a drink of that, John?
It's pretty good.
Quit pretending like you're drinking it and drink it. John.
Dude, I've been really strict on my diet,
because
man.
It's got too many calories?
No, I don't really.
Why don't you tell him to get you an Ultra then?
There was Ultras? Oh.
God damn it.
Man.
Okay, so whatever he just said has nothing to do with the solar system.
Right, that's a...
So somebody, please, say something about the solar system.
All right, hit us, Nick.
90% of the planets are named after Greek gods, and 90% of the moons are as well. For instance, Phoebe, Titan, Jupiter.
Do you know where Titan is?
No, I don't.
Do you know what it is?
Titan?
Mm-hmm. Titan.
No.
In regards to the solar system?
Nope.
It's a moon.
Titan is the moon of Saturn that they believe most closely resembles Earth like a couple million years ago.
Oh, shit.
Or maybe even billion years ago, I'm not sure.
Do you think that we'll get to the point that we will be able to move to another planet? Or maybe even see another, like, galactic universe.
Not us. Not anybody in this room, I don't think.
Yeah, definitely not us, but I mean, like, maybe mankind one day.
We don't blow ourselves up.
Do you think it'll get to that point?
I hope so.
80 planets within the observable universe that could be classified as exoplanets that may or may not support human life.
I think that number is a lot higher now.
But do you,
I think they're over 500 now, actually.
that we could possibly, like, maybe possibly have life?
So
We would have to create cryogenics first before we could travel to another planet with life.
So what they're looking for, John? Do you know what we're talking about with this exoplanet thing? So what they're looking for is with telescopic images, they find little tremors going across stars, and they figure out that those are planets. And based on the light that they reflect, they figure out what's in the atmosphere of those planets. And they can also tell what their orbit is and roughly how far it is from the star. So there's this band around stars, and depending on the size of the star, it's further out or closer in, based on how hot it is and shit like that. They call it the Goldilocks zone. Earth is in the Goldilocks zone, where water can be liquid and shit like that. And so that's what they're looking for when they're looking for these planets. So there's roughly, I think the number is 500. I thought I heard that the other day. But there's a lot of these exoplanets that are in that range where there could be, but they have fucking no idea.
Damn, dude. Like, have you guys seen the show The 100?
Nope.
Huh?
So basically, the Earth.
There's a show called The 100.
Yeah, so the show, like, I guess the Earth becomes, like, radioactive that nobody can live on there. So they send, like, all the, like, space stations of all the countries were up in orbit, and they, like, collided to become, like, one big station. And then...
So they crashed into each other?
No, they, like, connected to each other. So it was one big ring.
Okay.
So there's hundreds of people living it. But they were supposed to live for another, like, a certain amount of time. But they weren't going to make it. They were running out of oxygen, and they only had a couple of days left. And so they sent 100 kids down to Earth to see if they could survive. And I guess they were able to survive, but then just the show goes on and on and on. But it's kind of based on that theory that they sent them back down. And I guess people did survive. They had.
They grew a third leg.
No, just people did survive. And then Earth was able to be lived on again.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
That was pretty good.
All right. Baseball.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
What's your hat, John?
Atlanta Braves. I'm an avid baseball cap collector.
Not much else with baseball then.
Nope.
Have you ever been to a baseball game?
Yeah, the Chuckers.
You ever been to a real baseball game?
No.
No?
Nothing to do with the same thing. Yeah.
Didn't play.
You just like the hats? You just like the hats?
Yeah, they just like the hats.
Name a player.
Yeah, Sam Sosa. I just told you.
Okay.
Name a current player?
Current player.
I don't even think I can do that.
J-Lo's ex-husband.
A-Rod doesn't play anymore.
He doesn't?
Retired.
What the fuck?
They're starting to draft a lot of people from Japan, actually, into American baseball teams.
Really?
It's really big in the Dominican Republic.
So it's in the northern states of Mexico. Oh, shit.
So what about baseball? What the fuck do you want us to say about baseball, Jesus? I'm sorry, it's not good enough for you. I don't know shit about baseball. Baseball is boring as fuck. Baseball it's cool if you go watch a game live, but to watch it on TV, I just can't. It's too
I like
fucking
it.
boring.
I played.
Were you good?
Well,
not good enough to get past college.
plus you got cancer, so
Yeah, that kind of
I
sucked.
fucked it up.
Yeah.
Jesus will remind you.
Always.
Leo said that you enjoyed having the balls thrown at your face.
Only occasionally.
What about now?
No.
Not anymore?
No.
You changed your mind on that?
Yep. Willie D. I have no idea what the context.
What?
No, baseball.
Oh, I find it funny that every so often you'll get a bird flying in the path of the pitcher, and then he hits it with a 90-mile-an-hour fastball.
Randy
That's only
Johnson.
happened one time, right? Ever?
Yeah, Randy
I
Johnson.
hope it hasn't.
Spring training game.
That kind of like
I
happened
hope it's
when
happened more.
we went to return that Suburban you got, and the fucking flock of birds just
Ooh, a lot of
just
them.
fucking took out like half the flock right there. It was crazy. Like, no joke. Anyways, read it.
5 baseball players affiliated with the MLB have killed a bird during a game. 5.
Damn. So odds are not that bad then.
Yeah, I mean, there's
based
been a
on
lot
the
of-
amount of pitches thrown, yeah.
But for 5,
Yeah, if you're a bird, just don't fly in the stadium.
just
Right.
get the
Moving
fuck
on.
out of the way.
Let's go.
Willie D.
What the fuck does that
I don't
even
know
mean?
what
What
this
is
means.
that?
Jesus tried to.
What is
go
Willie
first,
D?
Go first.
What's Willie D?
It's a Fletcher class destroyer from World War II.
Stay away.
I put that there because he said put what he just said right now because we don't want to hear. I mean,
like
So what he's trying to say?
Allies, U.S.
Yes, it
No,
was. Okay.
what he tried to mean was Whistling Diesel. He's just a big YouTuber.
I did it because he was going to tell us something and I said.
Oh, really?
So,
Oh,
Willie
well,
D,
then
what
fuck-
about it?
Willie D was like the glue eaters of the Navy during World War II. Their very first mission was to escort a carrier from the eastern coast of the United States to Africa. During the course of this, the carrier started anti-aircraft
Nick.
anti-aircraft practice, shooting at balloons that they released. So the captain of the Willie D was like, let's do torpedo practice, and fired a torpedo. In the process of it leaving the tube and going towards the carrier, he was like, did anyone disarm that by chance? And turns out they didn't. So they were under complete radio silence. So what they did is they started flashing their lights in Morse code. The exact transmission was go reverse in full speed. The carrier didn't know what the hell was going on, so it just didn't do anything. So they finally broke radio silence, told them like, hey, dodge. And then they were like, oh shit. So they started dodging. The reason they were under radio silence is because the carrier contained President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, and they just shot a live torpedo at him.
Did they hit it?
Nope. It was able
that's
to
good.
dodge. The captain and the torpedoman were both arrested, but Franklin Delano Roosevelt pardoned them both, shipped them to Alaska so they couldn't fuck anything else up. One night during July 4th, the gun crew got really drunk and started firing guns in the air, but it landed in the governor's yard and just blew up his petunias.
Are you like the Rain Man? That was a lot of really specific details about a pretty obscure thing.
It got sunk off the coast of Okinawa at the end of the war because what ended up happening is they actually did do some good there. They bombarded the shore and stuff. But a kamikaze pilot flew down, tried to strike their deck, missed the deck, and they just forgot about it. Went over the plane, and it blew up. And it actually sunk them after about 2 hours.
You know a lot of details about this one really obscure thing.
I'm impressed.
Not that obscure.
It's pretty obscure. Nobody else in this room, I mean,
Well, unless it was on TikTok.
it's not necessarily a good judge.
I watched Pearl Harbor.
Great. That's wonderful, John. That's fucking awesome.
Next one.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
So speaking of World War II, did you ever go down the rabbit hole of like weird shit that they were trying to do?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
What was the weirdest thing?
Herbert's Funnies. Herbert's Funnies is amazing.
Explain it. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Herbert's Funnies was different types of tanks and stuff that they used during World War II. One of the things was, and we still use it, was a basically flare on top of a Sherman tank.
A what?
A flail.
Oh, okay.
It was this big motor that just spun these chains with iron balls on it, and they would send them through, and it would explode mines for them. Another one of the Herbert's Funnies that actually worked was the bulldozer on the Sherman. They would use it to go through hedgerows. One of them that didn't work was called a DD drive, which was a duplex drive to make amphibious tanks, and they would literally go underneath the water from the landing craft, drive
Seems
underneath
like a bad idea.
It
Sounds
was.
like a fucking horrible idea.
Yeah. Go underneath the water with a snorkel and get on shore. Those actually worked better than the other duplex drive ones that they had, which was they had a tarp around them and they pulled it up to make it a boat, and the tracks would spin them and make them go forward. All of those used on, I believe, Omaha or Juneau, I forgot which, was destroyed in the surf.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Did you
Germans
ever,
shot the tarp.
So
there was
the Germans were trying to create a super carrier that was basically an iceberg.
that was
Did you ever?
Britain.
Did you ever? Oh,
That was Britain, and it was
wasn't the
Pykrete.
Germans?
Nope, it was Pykrete, and it was Britain. During the demonstration of Pykrete, the man shot him with it was rebelling. The bullet hit it, ricocheted, and hit an officer in the leg.
but they almost had this thing operational, right?
2 of them, and they were in a lake in Canada.
Could you imagine?
Well, we're talking about history anyway. That's that one.
it just says history.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What were you gonna say? Yeah, I couldn't imagine what.
Building a fucking iceberg and like filling it full of airplanes and people and tanks and shit like that, and just floating it around the ocean. That's literally what they were trying to do. Yep. And the idea was that it wouldn't leave a heat signature, so like you couldn't find it on radar.
And another benefit to it.
And there weren't satellites at that point, just so you know, so you couldn't do like a satellite image and find it.
Like a Google Earth type.
Yeah, because that was in the 40s.
Damn. Imagine.
We didn't go to space until the 60s.
Another benefit was steel was scarce. They had a lot of sawdust and water.
They had a lot of what?
Sawdust and water.
There was a lot of ice to be able to make stuff out of ice.
So they made the bitch out of ice.
Yes.
God. Wait. Trying to keep up, John. Let's go. Please.
Mexican Revolution.
Let's go.
Oh, this is my fucking topic.
Oh, my God.
You guys ever hear about the Alamo?
Oh, John.
I have not. What is it, John?
Oh, yeah, gosh. Let's talk about the Alamo, John.
Sorry about the Mexican Revolution, but... All right.
Oh, God damn it. Are there more?
No. Yeah.
Thank God. Holy shit.
My respects to you, Craig.
Wow,
I would have given up like 10 minutes in.
I want to elaborate on the Alamo part. No.
Did that have anything to do with the Mexican Revolution?
No, that was way before.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do. I was talking
Good job sticking in there.
I was talking about Pancho Villa and Emiliano Zapata, not Santana. So, completely different.
Well, do one for us right before we go.
You want to do one?
No. No. I don't.
0.99999 repeating is exactly 1. In mathematics,
oh, damn.
It is not.
It rounds up.
No, it's not.
It's exactly 1.
It's not.
Google that shit. TikTok it.
Come on.
I saw it on TikTok.
John, TikTok that shit.
Yeah. 0.999999 repeating. Not
if you can write it out as 0.99999 repeating,
it's exactly
then
1.
it's not 1.
It's exactly 1.
No, it's not.
It's exactly 1.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. It's exactly 1. No. So, like I said, good job, Craig, for sticking through it.
Thanks, guys.
There was 2 points where I thought you were gonna get up and just walk away.
I almost did. Did. Which 2 points were those?
What's that?
Which 2 points were those?
I didn't actually have 2
Yeah,
points.
he was trying to make you. He was trying to add to the story.
Oh, you were just making shit up?
See that? He Googled it on TikTok.
He was trying to be like John. Oh, you found it on TikTok?
He Googled it. Did
you find it on TikTok or YouTube?
That's Google. So
yeah, but where did you find? Where is the answer?
Craig found it isn't.
Huh?
Google is not the source.
It says businessinsider.com.
So not Google. God damn it.
Yeah. So
fucking guy.
So if you guys enjoyed this, I mean, before I go to that, were there any surprises from this little experiment?
Why every proof that 0.9999 equals 1 is wrong?
Well, that's because your
result.
Google's biased.
Yeah. Why is it biased?
Because it caters to you.
So?
The algorithm caters to you. So you believe it's not real, so you're gonna...
So it knows that?
It knows
it
you.
knew that before I even searched it?
Yeah. And
I guess I was saying it out loud.
You're saying it out loud, like you've been saying it out loud since lunch. But was there anything that surprised you from this?
Seems as though John's generation learned
nothing,
literally nothing in school. Like way less than
I agree.
Anybody. It's so weird.
Do you think it's because
I don't know? And the thing is, I don't know if it's just John or if it's his entire generation.
I think it's because kind of like on social medias, their attention span is super slow. Super quick. I meant, my bad. Super quick. So now everything's so slow in classrooms. Everyone's on their phones, and they all use TikTok. So that's their main source.
Do you think it was maybe because back when we were in school, before like internet was easily accessible for everyone, that you try to retain as much information as you could because it was hard to research it again, or
I think so, but
or there was all that information, or there wasn't all that information flooding your brain.
No, I think there wasn't as much distraction.
Did you? Yeah. Anyway,
I think that's part of the.
Yeah, you're right, and like even fucking one thing that I was noticing, I went to a basketball game the other day for my daughter, but like you couldn't fucking walk in with the fucking baseball cap on back in my day. You know, you couldn't have a fucking hat on your head in the classroom. You couldn't have a cell phone out, a beeper. You couldn't have that out. They'll take that shit away. You know, they take it away twice. You're not getting it until the end of the year. You know, a lot of little stuff like that. Nowadays, people don't give a fuck about. Teachers don't give a fuck about.
You can see the kids in the classroom.
I got my daughter texting me like fucking 10 times.
And she's
like
playing?
fucking, and she's at school. No, she's at school.
Oh.
She's
Oh, I
in a
thought she was
classroom.
playing.
No. At least for that they have some respect. But in a classroom, fuck, if you pull out a phone, I had to do it when I was taking a shit in the bathroom or something, or you know. But now it's
that, and they believe anything that comes out of TikTok or social media.
I ask my
instead
kids
of doing
shit,
a little
like,
bit more
like
research.
about this. I'll ask my kids about stuff that you know, and they're like, "What are you talking about?" And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
What do they teach though?
I don't know.
That's
I
what I
really
don't know.
don't know.
Like,
and that's
like
another
what is it that they
it's
know?
the same thing.
Like, what is it that they learned that we didn't learn? I have yet to like see anything of that. That they're teaching them, except for like weird math, which makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
But like, it's like, you know, it's like it's not like they replaced what they were teaching with something else. It's like they replaced it with nothing. It's weird because it's not like John talks about things that he learned in school that we've never heard of.
I think he just doesn't care.
But it's it's not just John. I mean, that's just an example. But kids his age, like, I don't think I've ever like had them talk about things that they learned that I didn't learn.
Yeah, like I'll say something that's common knowledge to John, and he'll be like,
"What?"
It's like, "Where do you learn this shit?" I'm like, "Dude, it's just common knowledge." Like,
Yeah.
I don't even know where I learned it. It's just common knowledge.
You make it seem like you're a scientist.
Like most likely, do you want to wear this?
Well, John,
too?
look.
Do you want to?
No.
I
Say
want one
John.
to. I want mine to be brown though. Can you order me a brown coat?
Can you get a brown lab coat?
You got one.
Well, fair enough. It's got fur too.
A lot of it.
Holy shit.
I think it has a lot to do with distractions. It's distractions now,
distractions,
and
right.
you don't even have to study. Like, say you get homework, I'm just gonna Google the answer real quick. That's what a lot of people do. So back when I was taking classes,
Back in the day, we had to look back at the book.
yeah, it was back at the book.
But you only get half the answers.
Yeah.
Only the odd ones. Remember that?
Yeah.
It was only the
Yep.
odd ones.
Yep.
But they would always, all right, 2 through 60, but only do the evens. And you're like, son of a bitch.
It was supposed to be so that you could look up, make sure you were doing it right. But everybody just did it.
But now you have your phone.
I didn't
Now your phone. And hey
I like
Siri,
math, so-
what is this? And fucking Siri will tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like we're in this weird middle ground where I think we're in a weird in between where like back in the day we had to learn shit because like you said maybe you weren't ever going to have access to a textbook like that again, or you had to memorize it for a test or things like that, but you had to learn it because you couldn't just look it up later.
You couldn't look it up later.
And so we had to learn stuff. And so we had to when we learned about World War II or we learned about this or that, like you remembered that shit because you went over it and over it and over it. And now like John
Fucking
couldn't tell us
index
shit
card-
about World
index
War II.
cards. Index cards, we had a fucking.
Yeah.
to use
You only
for
got
that.
one index.
And now your fucking screenshot.
Yeah.
Yep. And so it's gone from that to you can look it up. I was looking shit up while we were in the middle of this thing. I didn't have to know any of that. I could just look it up. And so we're in this weird in between where you don't have to know anything now. You can find the answer on your phone or your tablet or your fucking computer, whatever. You can find the answer. You don't have to know anything. And then at some
Or
point,
ask Jesus.
at some
like
point
John
we're going to
said.
be like integrated.
Jesus said.
We're going to be like integrated with computers to the point where
Yeah, you were talking
you'll
about that. I
kind
think
of
that'd be
always
badass.
you'll kind of know everything. But
Without knowing everything.
Yeah.
So you don't know
So,
anything.
and then, but then how does that work? Like, do you actually know it?
Yeah,
Do
because
you-
one of the things that it was Einstein who said, or who was it that said, never memorize anything that you can look up easily. So like basically saying don't waste your hard drive with useless shit.
He fucking fried his.
he just pointed to Olive John.
That fucking fried.
Yeah, he heard fried and got hungry. So one of the things that surprised me is how much somebody else knows about subjects that you had no clue existed. Like listening to
The
Nick.
Willie D thing? Fuck, I'd never even heard of that.
The only reason I wrote it down was because he started saying something, and then Leo and Anna were like, "Hey, save it for the podcast.
And write it down, Jesus. Write
it down."
Woody.
And so I just wrote it down. But
why is he sitting over there all confident? Look at him.
I don't know. I'm surprised he hasn't gone back to work.
He's like a high roller over there.
Get the fucking work, Nick.
Nick, what time is your?
Poor guy.
No, but I thought we'd do something a little different. Just
Yeah,
it sucks for Craig, but at the same time,
it was good.
It was good.
Yeah, there was some.
We enjoyed it.
Was it? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah,
a little bit.
No,
there's a few moments.
You were bored.
There was like 3 moments where don't tell me
bored.
to name them because I'm not going to. There was like 3 moments where I wanted to like say something because like it interested me, and like I heard John explaining way off, and he's like,
"Oh God."
And I just wanted to come over here and shut him up. And
next time, bring your phone, John. That way, you're not using Forrest Gump as a source.
Every source.
I'm not going to tell
source.
you where I get my.
Every source was a movie.
I'm not going to tell you my
It
source.
was a movie.
It was a
TikTok,
movie or TikTok. That was
social
it.
media.
That's all of his.
Well, according
source
to
material.
Onion.com.
It was funny that Watergate
Have you
was
looked
about
at TikTok?
aliens.
Hey, have you looked
Did
at
know
TikTok how to get married?
in a parallel universe?
Yeah, Gatewater.
Gatewater was about aliens.
I still don't know like if he ever made the tie in there.
When
like,
you asked him, so what was Watergate about? And he started with, so these guys were like caught in the hotel. I'm like, oh, he knows it.
Yeah.
And then,
no.
fucking left field.
Nope.
Just left field.
Nope.
Yeah, just.
But he watched Pearl Harbor, so he knows a couple of things about World War II.
Yeah. Yeah, especially the well, never mind.
Hey, John.
I got a bunch of pictures on my phone.
John,
man.
you
really
know.
think Ben Affleck?
Yeah.
I want to know if John knows why the U.S. joined World War II.
He said,
Speak up, John.
Talk.
He just said it. He just
Fucking
literally
John.
said it.
Just move on. Continue.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, this is why having John on the podcast is fun.
You know,
because he'll say things that mean literally nothing.
Their sources are great.
There was probably some people listening, yelling at their phone.
Oh, probably. I'm gonna yell at my phone when I re-listen to it.
You're not gonna re-listen to it.
I am.
No
I
one's
re-listen
gonna-
to all.
no way you're gonna
I re-listen
re-listen
to
to
all of our episodes.
No one's
I
gonna
re-listened to
fucking
him like
say
3
something to
times.
him.
I know you do. You
But I
have
have
to.
to.
But I re-listen to all of them.
What the fuck is wrong with that?
I don't know.
He was trying to give himself a head up.
He's like still no.
If you're doing that, there's an empty space down
Yeah,
here.
dude. It's like in school. If you bring M&Ms for one person, for yourself, you have to bring M&Ms for everyone.
Yep.
So, all the way around.
Yeah.
There's a little fucking
Start on
peak
this
hole
side
right
over
there.
here.
You can keep going.
Yeah.
No one will ever know.
I think that was interesting.
You know what? One day I'm gonna pull a pot. Well, no. Got that.
You're gonna do what now?
Nothing.
Hold on.
You're probably way out of frame. Is he out of frame?
You just started saying
Yeah,
that
I'm
you
not
were
gonna
do
get
something.
divorced. How about that?
Why would you get divorced?
I'm gonna say one day we should all get blowjobs under this desk.
Oh shit.
Well, I mean,
We don't have to say it.
I'm not gonna do it for fucking. I'm Maya.
We can just be
boring
like,
already.
she wouldn't care.
What the fuck? Done.
We can be like the.
She wouldn't
like-
care if Maya was blowing you.
Craig approved of it.
Greg said.
She fucking all the time is like, hey, yeah, go for it.
Have you seen those TikTok lives every
Check out
once in
what
a
Jason
while?
gave me.
Where some just doing this kind of thing, and it's just that.
Yeah. Well, the live ones, right?
Yeah,
What?
Are they getting fucking
I
pounded or
think
what?
so.
Well, we want to see
What?
Because everybody's like texting, like, "What the fuck?
What are you
guys-
talking about?
live TikToks, bro.
Yeah,
Okay, I know what a live TikTok is.
They're
Just
just-
like this.
it's just-
They're just like this, laying on their bed and they're doing this.
yeah,
What?
yeah. That's it.
Are you serious?
They're clothed, completely clothed.
Yeah, they're like this.
They're just like that.
And they're,
And
like,
they're getting
"Dee, dee,
comments.
dee,
and-
dee. Oh, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Rose.
yeah, thank
What?
you for the rose.
Thank you for the
What
gift.
could be the point of that?
I don't know.
They're getting banged.
Thank you.
What?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, but why would they do that? You could probably stop. Now I got it. I
Exactly.
understand.
That's why we're like, what the fuck are they doing?
I understand what you're saying, but it doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
It doesn't make sense to
Doesn't.
us. Anyway.
That's
That's a thing. That's a real
I'm
thing.
looking for one. Yeah, I'm looking for one
Yeah.
because they show up on my For You
Yeah,
page
for
for
real.
some reason.
Because someone sits there and watches them forever.
He's watched a couple and just
Like,
like.
sooner or later, it's gonna show what they're doing.
Eventually, she's gonna show me what she's
Just
doing.
1 or 2 hours.
This
Whoever
is
the
the thing. This is the thing.
Whoever's going
in
at
his
it
head,
is-
he's like, "Damn, that guy's lasting
Have
for
you
a long time."
Have you seen this, John? Don't lie.
John,
John,
You
don't lie.
forwarded that to me.
You already
I
know.
forwarded you fucking
You
memes
already
and
know
shit.
that you're not watching fucking physics and science TikToks.
That thing is, though, it's Andrew Schultz, I think, was the one saying that about TikTok's algorithm, like rewarding content creators in China that create content that's scientific, scientific and stuff like that. So they push their stuff to people more, and
So the algorithm in China is different.
That's one of those conspiracy theories that
But
they're pushing.
It makes sense. Like if I was a government that had this power, I'd probably do that. Make my
No, let's push. Let's push a fucking bow dog or what the fuck? What the fuck's his name?
What?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, let's push that. That's fucking awesome.
Push what?
Dog face
Oh,
for 20 or 24,
yeah,
20.
that's awesome.
A little bow wow.
Bow dog.
I said bow dog.
But see, like for example, the crate thing. Like some of the
Great thing.
Cut that out because we're
What
gonna
are
probably
you
have him on our
talking
podcast.
Yeah,
you
cut
remember
that
the
part
crate
out.
thing where they were climbing crates and falling off?
Oh yeah,
That was a challenge.
Where people were fucking themselves
Fucking
up,
themselves up hard.
breaking bones and shit.
Meanwhile, you look at stuff that's from China. They're like making like these fucking amazing sculptures out of like they're making dragons and shit into a tree, like from a tree.
I've been seeing a lot
Or
of
making
that on
fucking
my
a
TikTok
swimming
stuff.
Yeah,
pool.
but that's because I like it.
That, like I see that kind of shit. I see all sorts of shit being made. Like like
They're fucking counterfeiting some top. Oh no.
I haven't seen that yet. That I haven't seen yet. But I have seen a lot of shit being made. Not like Chinese stuff, but like a lot of things.
Yeah.
You know, like the chainsaw art. Fucking people. I've seen like these big ass power hammers forging out like fucking rivets, like bridge sized rivets.
I
and
get those
shit
all
like
the time
that.
too. But that's because so you like them, but at the beginning, were you seeing that? Not really. That's
No,
because you started
at
interacting.
the beginning,
yeah.
the only thing I saw was
Dancing.
girls
dancing.
dancing girls.
Yep.
That was it.
And
Wait,
for them,
Start looking up cocks and then
It's
you
like,
get
wait,
a bunch of those.
I
There's
definitely
more
don't want
on TikTok?
I definitely
Yeah,
don't want
right?
to see those.
there's something
There's
else on TikTok
more?
than that.
On
I thought that's
TikTok
what
than
TikTok
dancing
was.
girls?
Apparently,
That's all I see.
John used to get a lot of food ones when we were talking
No,
about
no,
it.
not used to. Still.
Still,
that doesn't surprise me.
yeah. Okay, so I think
It should be
you,
good.
you
I'm
did
done.
great.
I'm
No,
done.
you did great.
You did amazing.
You surprised me, to be honest.
You didn't get so
What did
mad.
you guys expect me to do?
Flip out and leave.
That I
Just
didn't
leave.
do?
just be like this the whole time. Just like
Just be like, all right,
Like, fuck
I'm
this, I ain't
done.
doing
I'm
this.
not doing this.
yeah,
I'm
like,
out.
no.
I'm not a quitter.
I know.
That's true. I am. So I'm
As
going
mad as I can get.
So
it was
everybody
on Twitter.
listening to this, stay tuned for my uncle and I episode. We got something
Oh,
planned.
we got
we got
something
something
amazing
insane.
planned. We just ironed it out. You're gonna enjoy this
You're
one.
gonna like
you'll
this one.
enjoy it.
You're
You'll
not.
enjoy it.
This one's not gonna be like this.
This one's pro Craig.
This was great, but at the same time, this one I think you'll enjoy more because I think we'll make you like right now. You'll see.
It's
Yeah.
John.
So, huh?
It's John.
He's great.
Look at him.
He's actually funny. I'll give him credit. I'll give him props for that. He
said, like, one
Don't,
funny
but
thing.
don't try to act funny because
Don't
that's
try to
actually
be
dumb.
funny.
In
Just
in
act
over
yourself.
100 episodes, he's said like one funny thing.
I know that makes him fun.
It was really funny,
It was pretty hilarious.
but it
He-
was
he's
like
made me
one.
laugh.
It was like one funny thing.
So thank you and thank Nick.
Thank you guys.
Nick Cage, who's been incarcerated.
His
a
last
few
name
times.
is not Cage, by
It
the way.
is.
Just
It is.
so everybody knows.
So
First name
don't ruin
Nicholas.
the thing for everyone. Everybody thinks it's good. Thank you, Maya, for running this. Barely.
It's all right. They
Yeah,
already
it
watched
was-
it.
Yeah, thank you for playing with my helmet.
Yeah, thank you. So we're out, guys. Peace
right,
out.
we'll see you
Teabag
everybody.
that helmet.